For a change, we don't feel tired. Per se. It's been a while since I think I've done a podcast around this time. Because normally I'll be tuning into one of the homies' radio shows and everything. That's out in Michigan. And by the name of DJ Spice. He will be doing radio shows um, today, May 24th, 2019, at around 8 to 11 o'clock his time. So that's around 5 to, and that's at 11, right? So 5 to 10 ish, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Yeah, it's like 5 to 8 my time, Western time, but 8 p.m. to 11 Eastern time. You can actually find them on DJ Spice Online Radio radiostream321.com. This is the year 2019. Just for you guys know, for the record, just in case, if y'all in the year 2029 or 2042, whatever, and y'all like, oh, we go DJ Spice West. It'd be way different later on in the future. Nevertheless, though, it is 4:51 or 16:51 in Army time on the May 24th, 2019. Ladies and gents, the month of May is almost over. We'll talk more about that next week. Hopefully, you guys got the message of me talk about half of May the past couple weeks and things, so that way you guys can truly understand as to June about to hit in July. So it's about to be very busy months. It makes the weeks ahead. Indeed. My apologies. Eating a little soon. But other than that, though, let's start. So welcome, ladies and gents. My name is Q Moore, also known as Chinchilla Q of HipRockerProductionsCM.com. Hashtag Business-Minded Leaders, also known as the Roses Wolves. And welcome to week 128, session 626 to 630 for this week of May 20th through the 24th of 2019. Ladies and gents, like I said before, we are almost close to the end of May. Ooh, excuse me. And at the same time, I got some topics that we need to discuss. So let's go ahead and start. So for this past Monday, Blessed Mondays, May 20th, 2019, sometimes peace may have to be your only friend in order to keep your sanity in a world filled with chaos. There are times where we do need to have alone time by ourselves. Most folks don't understand it because most folks, would take a look at a person that's by themselves and say, oh, that person's a loner or that person don't want to talk to somebody. And 9 in 10 times, it's nothing like that. 9 in 10 times, especially in the workplace, it's like we need our own space. It's like we can see the same coworkers and say good morning and all the other type of stuff each and every day. But there be a point in time where we do need to have alone time to ourselves where we do not feel like being bothered by anybody and things, and we just truly need to find balance as to keep our sanity, because you never know, we may have a cool night, but get back towards that workplace where we be working at, can have a different negative effect on us, because it's like, it's like, okay, what am I really doing with my life? Why am I still coming here and stuff like that? And most folks don't tend to understand it. Some folks say that they do understand it, but 9 to 10 times they fully don't understand the reason behind it. Especially when it comes to entrepreneurs and business owners. If you're an entrepreneur, you understand exactly, especially for entrepreneurs that work in 9 to 5s. You understand that 9 to 5 is basically to pay the bills, but your main goal as to what you want to do, right there, is go put you on the forefront in the future. But at the same time, we know that when it comes with the management of time, we rather spend our time working on the crafts that we've been blessed with, as opposed to working on somebody else's craft and work at a job that we hate. So sometimes, that may come off to some folks like this person acting like this person acting like that. It's like, no, it's like this person just wants to have some alone time to themselves, get themselves together. Because you leave work, you're dealing with the other elements outside the bullshit, and you're trying to make sure that your mindset stays positive. So, in a world full of chaos, we try to keep our sanity. But it's always good to find a place of peace. So that way, we can come back collective and have a better understanding. Let's continue. So, on May 21st, 2019, on the Grind Tuesdays, y'all gonna love this one. I said, fuck what they talking about. Just be like Nike and just do it. When I said that on Tuesday for a reason. I was on my way to do some running. And, I'm a little Nike outfit. Well, my Irish came out right there. Had my Nike outfit on and everything. And when I had my little Nike outfit on, the Vapor Max and the Nike tights and the Nike shorts to go over with them, a little small Nike jacket, whatever. I just had the efficient, man, fuck what folks be saying at the damn time. If you can do this or you can do that, or, give you this encouragement of things, or, you do have some folks that try to help in very funny ways and stuff, or you just have folks be talking like, hey, you can't do this, you can't do that. It's like, man, screw what the hell they talking about. Just be like Nike and just do it. Just do it. Whatever it is you want to do in life that you feel is going to get you to the forefront, you feel is going to make you be successful, you feel is going to get you to have freedom, just go ahead and just do it. Make sure it's legal, but go ahead and just do it. Forget what folks be talking about at the damn times, because at the damn times, folks, the ones that be talking, are the ones that don't take action. They be the main ones that just be off of Facebook or watching TV all the time like they do in the 90s, or just don't do anything in their life. If you're not working towards a greater goal, you're not working on something that's going to get you towards the forefront in the future, then guess what? Fuck what they talking about. Just be like Nike. Just do it. Let's continue. So for Motivational Wednesdays, May 22nd, 2019, change your toxic environment to change your health. If you stay in the same toxic environment, then your health will start to decline. That right there is a double analogy in a way. Because it's like I said earlier with, work at a job that you hate. Change your toxic environment. So go talk about jobs right now. Certain jobs, some folks like. They cool. And folks be straight. And they enjoy, work where they working at. And then there be some other jobs and everything, where apologies, got distracted. But yeah, there be some other jobs where the environment is just toxic, so toxic that it starts to affect your health, because you come to work with anxiety, or you come to work not feeling good, or you come to work shortness of breath or stuff like that. You just be like, man, like what the hell? Or you come to work, like most folks, angry, bitter, want to beat the living shit out of somebody because you just don't like where you're working at. If you stay in that same toxic work environment, your health will really start to decline. I see sometimes with some of my coworkers how some of them, when they came in, was all cool, bubbly, things of that nature. Later on, a couple months later, they bitter, angry, coming up with health issues out the blue and body issues. What I mean by body issues, hurting parts of their body, messing their legs and stuff like that. I work at LAX, so it's a 24-hour job, depending where you're at. I mean, I know I got to set hours, but the airport never closes, never sleeps. So I've seen some folks that was cool, walking great, stuff like that. There's some things on the aircraft where they just mess themselves up. And I'm like, damn. But it's sad because it's working in a toxic environment. You see folks that working in jobs, environments that they enjoy, and they health and livelihood just get much more better. Or become an entrepreneur and business owner and have the freedom to do what you want to do. And just be able to have a healthier lifestyle. Those who are entrepreneurs and things of that nature, it's half and half. Because you got the ones that have the structure, they have everything going, but they don't have a certain balance. You got the ones that do have that full balance, to which they do whatever they want to do. Everything's in automation. They know what they're doing. At the same time, they keeping their health in check. Because now you live in a free lifestyle. Now you can go on the trips and do whatever you want to do and still come back and make, money, whatever. But it's not even about the money, it's about the time and the freedom. Especially if you got a family, you really want to make sure that you have time to go ahead and enjoy your family and things. So change your toxic environment to change your health. So your health won't not be declining. And it's mental health awareness month too, so it really applies to that as well. Change your environment for your mental health as well too. Especially with your job. Some folks be like, you can't find another job. Bullshit, you'd be surprised. Certain doors are opening for you job-wise for one apparent reason. Wasn't made for you, whoever you may be. If you've been declined by certain jobs, that's because that job was not made for you. Take a look around at the environment inside the job. You're going to see some folks that be like, they wish it was not there. While you try to look for that. The right opportunity will come. It's got to continue to knock. Because the right opportunity is going to fit what it is that you love to do. Not what you're trying to do. Desperation leads to separation. Meaning, you chase after something when you're desperate, and it's going to run away from you quicker. That's how money is with people. You chase after money, that's going to run away from you. Period. Don't chase after it, and it come. Especially when you need it for things. Let's continue. Daily Tips Thursdays, May 23rd, 2019. The bitterness of life will pass once you understand yourself and the lessons learned. Reason why I posted that one up was because yesterday I wasn't feeling as great as well. For those of you, if you had not listened to my radio shows, I did a radio show off my webpage off of livesets.com/DJ-Skylo. Or just go livesets.com and look up the name DJ Skylo. Spelled Skyelo. From the shows I did from May 20th to the 23rd. Which was Grown and Sexlicious Value 10, Black Hens Live Value 5, Raw Christian Hip Hop Value 13, King Nipsey Hustle Sessions Value 5, or 6, one of the two. All of those shows I had said that throat was hurting, not like sore throat, but it was just like very irritated. And hurting. And things like that. And then the next couple of days, nose got clogged up and stuff. Around Wednesday, allergies and the nose clogged up. Combination of both. So Thursday, I was in the mode of, man, I ain't want to talk to nobody. Per se. And I'm like, I just want to go home and rest. And so, once that happened, I felt myself a certain bitterness. I'm like, why are we angry? Like, what is this? And I'm like, oh, because of the elements going on with the body. Mind you, 31 years old right now. So, when you get sick, it's a whole different scenario. But I already knew this was no illness because I could tell the difference. This was something that's just passing on through. And I'm like, what the hell is this? So, it just threw off my whole mindset because now I'm trying to focus on, like, what's going on with the body. while still try to be entertained by what's going on around me. Nevertheless, the post had came up. There's a whole lot of folks that's bitter with life because they don't understand themselves and they don't understand that certain life lessons, family, friends, relationships, whatever, will hit you hard. But you have to understand those are lessons that you need to learn. Because the reason being is when you start to grow in life. You can tell the difference between certain older people that's well in their wisdom and those that talk bullshit. The ones that talk bullshit so act the same like they had it when they was younger. The ones with wisdom, they express wisdom because you see it and you hear it within them. And their body language says it. Body language says, you F with me, I can F you up. No matter if I got arthritis, you can get fucked up. Literally. But they understand that life will continue to pass. Bitterness will pass, period. But since they understand themselves and the lessons learned, guess what? Things got better. Period. Let's continue. For today's post, May 24, 2019, Boss Ass Fridays. If you're a person of a high position, just remember to always say humble, period. Reason why I posted this up is because of major blessing that came up yesterday and things. And even me doing online DJing and stuff like that, you know, at the same time, the other reason why I made the post too is because, you know, you got folks at these jobs, we talked about it before, they had these titles. And the crazy thing is, those that have these titles think that they're high and mighty. You have to remember, wherever God gives, He can take away quickly. And I've seen it happen so many times. It is not a pretty picture. You be at the top of your pedestal and be knocked down and get humble real quick. That right there is crazy. But nevertheless, if you are a business owner, entrepreneur, whatever, and you're at a high position, stay humble. Stay humble where you're at, because you didn't get there on your own. You got there by God's grace. God put you there for a reason. But stay humble. Because if you don't stay humble, trust me, you can easily just be like, let me just pull your card real quick, yoink, and there you go, you're back to being square one. Struggling, hustling, trying to make things happen. Now come back to me, be humble, and let me know what's up. Straight up. So, ladies and gents, if you say that you the boss of this and this and this, stay humble. Stay humble. Because God can put you in check real quick. With that, I thank you guys for tuning into today's podcast. I truly appreciate each and every one of you guys. I don't sound tired like I did the past couple of podcasts, so that's a good sign. You can find this podcast off of YouTube_, youtube.com/Onaku07, spelled ONAKU07. Or be on the website on Tuesday at hiprockerproductionscm.com. That is hiprockerproductionscm.com. Ladies and gents, I thank you guys for tuning into this evening's podcast. Have a wonderful, blessed Memorial weekend. Remember that Memorial Day is... No, I'm going to have a post for that, so go ahead and say it ahead of time. Just remember that Memorial Day is in remembrance of the soldiers that laid down their lives for us, for this country. And, you know, not just a day for, oh yeah, we're going to do some barbecue and then we have a day off. And nah, it's way deeper than that once you get older. So to those that have served, and to the family members that have folks that served, we salute the family members and salute the soldiers that are gone. At the same time, just remember, that's a day of remembrance. but every day is a day of remembrance. Ladies and gents, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Enjoy your weekend. Have a great time. It's your boy, Ginger the Q, also known as Q Moore of HipRockerProductionsHealing.com. The Roses was then, and hashtag Blessed My Leaders. Catch you on the flip side. Actually, catch you on Tuesday for the video podcast. One love. Peace out. Deuces.